Hello mga kababayan, welcome to my channel. Welcome to Laruan ni Obi-Wan. So this is the RAM cycle from the breaker and the RAM cycle vehicle and figure pack from the G.I. Joe classified series, and I got this figure pre-loved without the G.I. Joe classified series breaker figure. So my intent and purpose for this vehicle or this motorbike is to do a custom on it. Really not interested in the breaker figure because I cannot do anything with it, but with this RAM cycle I could do things to it that could just possibly improve it more. So let's discuss what I'm going to do. So I wasn't supposed to make a video out of this. I just wanted to custom this RAM cycle and pair it with my Snake Eyes action figure. But I just decided midway in my build to just make a video out of it. Okay, so let's discuss the possible things that I'm going to do with it. Of course, it's just going to be nice and simple, not really fancy, just a little bit of tweaking here and there to make this RAM cycle really nice and true to life. When I say true to life, however, this Gatling cannon on the side of the bike, of course I know that this is based on the comic book that the design is supposed to be this way, but if you're going to ride a bike, of course considering that you're going to ride this in rough terrain, it's just not possible to ride with a small axle like that supporting a really humongous weapon system. And because of the bumps and the dings on the mountainous terrain where this bike is supposed to be used, you're going to throw the aim of the weapon system. So I was debating between keeping the original design, because if I was to stick with the original design, I would have wanted another balancing system on this side because the weight is just too centered on this side. So I wanted to put something over here to at least balance the weight of the motorbike and possibly get rid of this small tire. So I ran through different things that I could possibly do, drill some holes possibly here, there, or anywhere on the bike, but I didn't want to ruin the total design. So I was looking at the internet at rough terrain motorbikes and how they would put stuff or carry stuff on their bikes. So majority would be really on the back over here, and there's going to be some pockets or carrying systems on the front, but majority would be really on this back. So with regards to this is going to be something that I could possibly use or not use, depends on how I want this bike to be displayed. But I already saw this part wherein I could drill a hole, so I already did, and actually that hole is just okay. It does not break any of the outline of the motorcycle. So my intent and purpose was to first attach this, because I had two of this in my accessories bin, because I have two G.I. Joe classified series Duke action figures and I have two of this, and somehow they look cool with having two rucksacks on each side, or possibly they look like saddlebags, but yeah, rucksacks, let's call it what it is. So two rucksacks on both sides. So they had water bottles, an entrenching tool, and a good looking backpack, green that matches the motorbike, but somehow the cool effect, I still somehow did not like it, so I just wanted to modify it more. So I could possibly still make use of both of these. I still have two of these, so possibly put here somewhere, or let the figure have wear this on his back, but I don't know. But I remembered that I had two of these cans from this Kotobukiya model sport goods product that I bought of Amazon. I also reviewed this Gatling cannon in my channel. So yeah, I saw these cans, so I have two of those because I have two of these guns, and I also have two of this. But this gun, I already used it with another Gundam unit, but I still have one lying around. So I looked at my parts bin and they were available. So final reveal of the simple modifications that I did to this RAM cycle. So I bought it pre-loved, and I had this Kotobukiya model support groups accessories just lying around, just waiting for the right partner. So it found its partner in this RAM cycle. So instead of having two rucksacks on the side, now this bike and the rider could have three carriers to store equipment and gear. So it looks something realistic, something viable, and as you could see, the balance is not thrown off by having a really heavy piece on this side. So you could see this really going off road with Snake Eyes or whoever Joe would possibly use this. And let's go to the second mode, the weaponized mode. So for example, you want to attach the original piece that's here. So let me show you what this can be as a weaponized RAM cycle. Okay, so making use of the original equipment or original accessory that it came with. So I converted the top carrier into an ammunition bay or ammunition storage system or ammunition feeding system for the Gatling cannon. I won't say that this is a Gatling gun because it's just way too big for a minigun. This is going to be a Gatling cannon, something that you attach to an A10 Warthog. Okay, so we still have the original accessories. So instead of just having this one piece and nothing of a ammunition feeding system for it, so you'll just be wondering, how is this thing being fed with ammo? So I solved that problem by converting this into a ammunition storage system, feeding system with a belt fed mechanism for the Gatling cannon, and that's going to be the ejection port for the spent shells. So you have the best of both worlds. If you want a more traditional looking RAM cycle, so I could convert it this way, but if I want a more realistic RAM cycle, something that military personnel would use without this piece, then just take it out and take this out. Actually, it's just simple, 1 and 2. There you go. So we have a more traditional looking or realistic motorbike. So let's go to the photos and the video shots with a action figure on board. So if you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe, and see you on the next custom review.